It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, there's an NFC fighting store between the Carolina Panthers and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Set to kick off.
Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway for Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Great, set. 180.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Great, set. 180 with it.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Great. 180 with it.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. There's the intensity we expected in playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
No touch that. 180 with it.
They go play fake with Hurts. Vacates quickly left side. Nice catch along the sideline. Awesome body control to stay in bounds there. Ooh, but we've got a flag on the play. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Second down out the window. They're backed up here for 3rd down.
No touch that. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Go play action. Here's Hurts. Rolling out to his left. That's grabbed inside the 30. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
No touch that. On anyone, huh?
First down, a run with Barkley. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Hey, no touch. On anyone, huh? Hey, easy, 63, back. Hey, easy, 63, back. Going silver, ready? No touch.
Hurts setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Good. On anyone, huh? No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. That one finds his man, likely. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. The tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Great. Set. On anyone, huh? No touch.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason.
Great, set. On anyone, huh? No touch.
He's going to run with Barkley. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Great. Set. No touch.
Hurts to throw. He rolls to his right. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard.
Great, set. 180.
Barkley. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long it might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Ooh. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Panthers, nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Trevor Etienne to return this. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Ready. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Set, ready. Cut.
Young working from the gun. Throw is there for Ja'Tavion Sanders. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Let's go. Ready.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
10 more yards.
1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Cups, this is Xavier Leggett. Nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Come on, set. Hut.
On the counter, McCaffrey. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Ready. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another, third and long.
Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. Flushed out of the pocket. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
Black Ultra. 10 black. Cut.
Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal.
Down. 52 blue. Smash red. Set.
To the air yet again. Young bails out of the pocket quick. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
No touch that. Trimmer. No touch.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, we love to talk about corners, those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
Back to the line they come, second down. Hurts. Buying some time right. He's running with it. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
No contact. No.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
63, 60. Great. Set. Anyway, up. Yeah.
They'll go. Hurts. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Anyway, up.
Play action. Hurts has it. Buying some time left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
So after the sack, here comes 2nd and 11.
Great. Set.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Vacates quickly left side. Come along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Great. Set.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
There was a theory some years ago, Kate, that you would never run play action on 3rd and extra long like this because that play action is really not going to affect the defense. But what you got to understand is many times you're running that play action because of the great protection. You're actually trying to give that quarterback an extra beat, Well, it didn't work out that time.
Takes it in at the 21. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 24-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Ready.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
McCaffrey with the carry for Carolina. Tyrell Dodson.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the league.
Pick up a 3.
The Panthers got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Second down now, they need 7.
Black shot. Let's go. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Got it.
First down, ball at the 36.
Set. Hut.
Back to throw. Here's Young. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe.
Right.
Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Ready.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground you need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Claws red. 33. Yellow. Set.
Now it's Young. It's Cox, Jimmy Moore Jr. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Now Young. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he gets this forward to the 19.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Second and 3 now.
Ready. Blue 32. Set.
Here's Young to throw. It's his running back. Picked up a few as he heads out of bounds. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 45, white. White.
Here's Young again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, 2nd and 19.
Yellow, 43.
From the pistol, it's Young. Rolling out to his left. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Set, ready. Black, 95. Ready.
Young to throw it. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off, Reed Blankenship. A timely interception for them there, Brock. That drive sure looked like it was headed for at least 3 and maybe more.
And that quarterback wants that throwback so much so. You could feel it right when he let it go. That was a route they've been working on, and a lot of offensive effort goes by the wayside as the defense finally gets itself off the field.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Don't touch it.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he'll pull his way in for a 4-yard pickup. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
A game of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 10-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half.
Hey, Silver.
He'll throw it. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. On the return, this is ETN. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
ETN on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready. Set.
Young throwing here. McMillan on the slant. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving 2. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Young on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
Down. 10 black. Set.
Young working from the gun. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Come on. Set.
Putting a receiver in motion. With the pistol, McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Green Jack. Ready. Set. Go. 60 reps. 6 blasters. 6.
Out of the gun, Young. Finding McCaffrey with the dump off. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a 1st down.
Okay,
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Young looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Field. Black. Set. 50, green. Smash, red. Ready?
Working now from the gun. He's taken in by Ward. And he's got him a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
At the 8-yard line.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95. Drill, 52. Set.
Again, it's Young. Escapes the pocket. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Ready, set.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal.
Set, hut. Hut, hut.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Headed out right. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes third and goal.
Ready. Yellow, blue striker. Set.
Here he goes, third and long. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take the lead right away in half number 2. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Prater adds the PAT. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Eagles 7. Prater is set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Good, set. Right anyway, up.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. One good for a gain of 4. It's second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Go
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
63, 63, 63. No touch that. Right there, right there. Now let get it. No touch.
To the air on third and long. Short pass brought in. And he has this down to the 34. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Great, set. Trimmer, no touch.
Receiver gets it on the handoff. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Great, set. Right there, right there. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
No touch. Right there, right there.
A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Has it down close. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No touch.
Barkley has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now second and goal.
Pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Eagles football, and they trail. Need to fight to keep their postseason going. Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Great, set. Right there. No touch.
Throw to him again. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong. Back-to-back stands at the goal line, and now it's 3rd and goal.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a 1st down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal. From the pistol, Hurts. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. Kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, this is Etienne. Making some progress here. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Yellow, 43.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Come on, set.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
Brings up 3rd and
3. On the double. Down. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Young. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Here we go. Red, 38. Red, yellow. Set, huh?
4th down, Young. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Handoff headed right, Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Great.
Back to throw, Hurts. On the move, hit it right. He tucks it and takes off. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the stride moving.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
No touch that. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No touch.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Great.
Here's another carry for Barkley. Wow, he's about as close to the 1st as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd and 1. Here's Hurts. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they're going to down it by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
Here's Saquon. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Oh, touch. Trimmer. Don't touch.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles in range for a game-winning score. So a timeout comes in with the play clock down to just 3 seconds. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Ready, set.
Looking to throw. Bales out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal.
Great, set.
Gonna run with Barkley. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Eagles have taken the lead late. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
This one is up and good. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Panthers 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Baker with the return. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Setting up to pass. Gets this one to Horn. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Ready? On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready. Set. Ready.
Throwing now. Found his man. This is McMillan. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, Panthers.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go. Set.
He'll look to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Ready up.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Has it in close. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go now. 33. Yellow. Set. Cut.
Here he is to throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
The clock is falling into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10.
10. Let's go. Fight. Set.
Here's Young again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just shy of that first down at the 28. 3rd down upcoming.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Ready, set.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Ready. Cut.
On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14.
Let's go.
Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Striker. 3-3. Black ultra. Ready.
To the air on 1st down. Young. Cut near the goal line. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Covered. And he gets them the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff.
Yep.
Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
All right, forget the tie, Brock. They're going for 2, the win, and to decide which of these teams is going to advance in the playoffs.
6, mega. Ready.
Young's throwing for it. And this is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead.
Eagles 21. Matt Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great. 180.
Play action, Hurts has it. Buying some time left. Trying to push deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
Great, set. 180, what up?
Barkley trying this up the gut, and he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. It's a 4-yard pickoff, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. They call a timeout here. They've got the timeout, so with 5 seconds left, a kick could win this game. This game now resting on the leg of Jake Elliott. It's 44 yards here from the left half. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. This to send them to the divisional round. That's going to be your game winner.
Well, I tell you what, as you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Baker with the return. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. As one side leaves dejected, another can finally, at least briefly, Brock, relax here. Their playoff run extending into the divisional round.
Yeah, you get to these 60 minutes, and what is it, Kate? A suddenness? Like the suddenness of the season being over for one, and then the reality of, like, wow, here we go. Here's a divisional round. Here's a possible championship round. Maybe that Super Bowl is out there for us. It all happens right now, in real time, in front of our eyes.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.